My name is Ada Ozel. I'm 41 years old without a husband, and I'm not happy about it. This is my story. I was in a relationship in my 20s, but I wasn't ready for marriage. I was not just ready because I had so many suitors then, but I was like, no, I'm not ready for this. Let me just give myself a little time. The guy I was with in my 20s, he was just an apprentice. I wanted a man that has money, a man that can take care of me, provide my needs. So when I got to my 30s, I was like, I think I have to settle down. I started finding it difficult. Like, there was no sit-up. Everybody you see, they'll be like, yeah, I want to marry you. At the long run, they'll just disappoint you.
You see, this is exactly what we have always been talking about, especially on our live streams and most videos that we do. You know, and all these women will come and say, shut up, what do you mean? You know, women in their 40s get suitors. We're not saying they don't get. We are saying it can never be the same way when you are in your 20s. It can never be the same. You see, this is why we make sure we tell women, close your legs, secure the highest value male you can get in your tender age, and enjoy the fulfillment of marriage. Especially if you are that type of woman that, you know, that believe in marriage, that wants to get married, that wants to have a family, a home. You get it? You are marriageable minded. That's what we're talking about. You get it? So look at this girl now, and she said it. She said there were lots and lots of suitors when she was in her early 20s. Plenty. You see, many of these women that had, you know, that probably now in their 40s, there's no suitors like that is coming and all that. Do you know that there were lots and lots of men when they were in their 20s that proposed to them that they themselves refused to get married? You get it? Now, let's move. There's a particular one she said. There's something she said in another video. Let's watch the video.
In my 20s,
okay.
You know, I wanted a man that has money. I'm sorry to say this, but I just have to be
honest.
Yes, I just have to be honest about it. Okay? I just needed a man that can take care of me, provide my needs, take care of my family. But then,
you see, she said exactly what she wanted at that time. You see, sometimes when these young women, you know, they're in their early 20s, they are so hot in the game. You know, many men are flying them all around the world. You know, this is why we always say that it is better that this lady have proper training, proper male figure that should put them through about all these things. You get it? But at the end of the day, many of these women, they don't listen because the attention and validation they are getting in their early 20s most times get into their head, and at the end of the day, they think they are going to be in the game forever. Let me tell you something. Every day, there is an 18-year-old girl that is coming into this dating market every day. And that 18-year-old girl is coming to compete with you. One thing you need to understand is that men are visual beings and they always want to find their women visually appealing. A 40-year-old man that probably has the money, or even if he's an average man, will likely still go for a girl that is 27, 25. So in this game, you cannot win in this game. You get it? And again, if a man wants to get married, he checks what? The looks. He checks fertility. Fertility is key for a man. You get it? First and foremost, let me even still try and say kudos to this lady for coming out to talk about these things, to let us know, to talk about the truth. You get it? She's saying the truth and nothing but the truth that many of these women will never want to talk about. Majority of them will still be giving themselves hope. You get it? Still be talking, okay, and they will come to our podcast and be arguing that leave women, let them be whatever they want to be, this one, that. If you are a marriageable-minded person, you want to get married, secure the highest value male you can get in your tender age. There is a man for you. There was a man that actually proposed to you that you have she said her husband, the person that she was supposed to get married to, is an apprentice. What is there? You see, that apprentice will definitely get to somewhere. Apprentice will definitely be an oga in years to come. So Please, many of you ladies, take note about all these things. It is important. No offense to women, but you guys should learn. You that you are in your early 20s now, and you have all this traffic of men that are ready to put you in their private jet, fly you from one state to another or from one country to another. They are only going to use you as their smack slave. You get, at the end of the day, they will dump you and move to another smack slave. You get it? So you can't win in this game. A man will always be ahead of you. You can't win. You have limited amount of time. Most times, men don't have that time. Men have longer time. You know, when a man is having issues, is even when he's in his early 20s. Many of you will not date those type of men in their early 20s when they are broke, they are still trying to put themselves together. We have explained this thing tire. Many other podcasts has explained this thing tire, but many of you women still don't want to learn. I pray majority of women learn with this lady. It is important. And for the ladies, thank you so much. If you want to come to our podcast, you know, we have lots and lots of men in the Western world, Nigeria, who wants to get married and who are probably seeking for a woman like you. You never can tell. Anybody that knows this lady, to reach out to her. If she wants to come to my podcast, let's talk. I'm going to get you a man. We'll get you a man. Okay? Thank you so much. Peace out. Peace out. I love you, man.